Now on Coast TV News.
A Georgetown groundbreaking, what new buildings are coming to the town, and how officials say they will help everyone in Georgetown. Billions in relief funds to farmers across the nation. Why farmers here on Delmarva say that extra cash is needed.
Have the snow shovels on standby. Another round of accumulating snow for Sunday morning, followed by the coldest air of the season. I'll tell you how much snow we expect and just how low the temperatures will go coming up.
This is Coast TV News at 11.
Breaking ground for a new police and public works facility in Georgetown. Good evening, I'm Brandon Ferguson in for Christina DeRobertis. Welcome to Coast TV News at 11. We begin tonight with a new era on the way for Georgetown. On your screen now is what the new police and public works facility will look like in Georgetown. Coast TV News reporter Anna Sophia Roman shows us why town officials say the project is long overdue.
Breaking ground on Georgetown's new police and public works facility across from Deltec. The new modern facility will replace the town's police station, which was acquired in 1991. Chief Ralph Holm, who is in his 27th year with the police department, is thrilled about the project.
It's an amazing feeling. Obviously, I never dreamt when I first came to Georgetown that this would be something that would happen. And then even when it was a suggestion, it was, it'll take 10 years to do. And so to have it happen so quickly, and the fact that I'll be here to not only see it as it grows, but be here when it's open, is just an amazing thing.
At the same time, the new building will modernize and expand facilities for the Public Works Department.
It's a breath of fresh air for the town of Georgetown, because people that use Route 18 now are going to see these buildings and know what Georgetown's about. And this is our growth area. Things are growing west. So we might as well be where our problem areas are, closer to the highway.
Chief Holmes says the new facility will also provide a better space for staff members.
The interior is not going to look like a traditional police department because we're introducing some color, some brightness, and hopefully that is going to help with people's morale psychologically.
Officials say construction is expected to be completed by March 2027. In Georgetown, Ana Sofia Roman, Coast TV News.
Planning for that project began in September of 2024. Then people that live in Georgetown approved it in a November 2024 referendum that authorized the town to borrow up to $18 million for the construction. And we're now going to take a live look outside into Lewis and bring in First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihe. Bob, some more snow's on the way.
Yeah, absolutely, Brandon. This time around might actually be a little more than the first round we had. Now, this is how I'm thinking things are going to lay out as we go into Sunday morning. I'm thinking about 1 to 2 inches of snow for much of Sussex County, including Seaford, Ocean View, back through Lewis. Slightly lower amounts farther to the south, according to about an inch from Salisbury over towards Ocean Pines and Point South. But then northern parts of Sussex County into Kent, parts of the eastern shore, you're looking at about 2 to 3 inches of snow, and it'll last about 6 hours. I'll have much more on this system coming up. Already winter weather advisories for the eastern shore and back into Kent County for Sunday snow. And I think really Sussex County will be involved in this as we go into tomorrow, as we're expecting accumulating snow. We're looking at these temperatures really bottoming out this evening. 21 Redden, 22 in Georgetown and Millsboro, 30 in Lewis right now. Thankfully, the winds are calm, so we're not talking about any kind of wind chill as we're looking at mainly clear skies right now. We had one system pass to our south today. That is a minor system. It's this Clipper system across the western plains that will bring the Sunday snow. But it's cold tonight, mainly clear. I think we're looking lower numbers than these. We're looking at 20s in the morning hours and some clouds as that warm front lifts through. And with the southwesterly wind, we're into the 40s as we go late tomorrow morning. But tonight it's very, very cold into the 20s. And tomorrow's a good day to go out and get the supplies for the Sunday snow. More on the snow and the very cold air to follow coming up in a little bit. Brandon?
Thank you, Bob. That snow threat and those cold temps brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know what worries you most about this weekend. Let's take a look at the results. Majority saying icy roads at 49%, 31% saying low temps, power loss at 17%, and snow totals just at 3%. If you haven't voted yet, you still can on coasttv.com or on our mobile app. Billions in relief funds are on the way to farmers across the United States. And at least one farmer here on Delmarva says it's needed. The money will be available to farmers struggling financially, whether that's because of poor overseas markets due to tariffs, rising inflation costs, or market disruptions. We spoke with a soybean farmer in Wicomico County today. He tells us any additional help from the Trump administration could make a big difference.
One of the problems with the soybeans and the crops, it's always been a free trade market, and that's sort of been closed up. But my deal is we need more for a product, for our commodities.
Shockley says it's still unclear just how much money he and other farmers will get, but he says they hope to find out soon in Wicomico County. Acting U.S. Attorney for the District of Delaware, Julianne Murray, announced this morning that she is resigning from that position. In July, she was appointed to succeed David Weiss, who resigned himself at the beginning of the year and was the prosecutor in the Hunter Biden gun case. Murray is being replaced by Ben Wallace, who listed nearly 3 years of working in the District of Delaware office. Here's a part of what Murray wrote in a statement posted on social media, quote, "The highly politicized, flawed blue slip tradition is costing a Delaware U.S. attorney," unquote. And now we're going to move on into Maryland. No new taxes for Marylanders. That's the promise Governor Wes Moore made to state leaders at a conference in Cambridge this week. Just over 30 days from the start of the next legislative session, lawmakers gathered in Dorchester County for the Maryland Association of Counties winter meeting. For many Eastern Shore officials, affordability remains the top concern. Maryland is facing a projected $1.5 billion budget gap for the next fiscal year. Governor Moore says he will not turn to new taxes to close it, but some lawmakers are skeptical.
We're going to have to make some serious, hard decisions about the budget, right-sizing the budget, cutting costs to those programs, those government programs that are not working. So I think the bottom line is that we avoid and we oppose any new taxes, and I'm glad to hear the governor has mentioned that, but we as on the Eastern Shore, we as the Republican caucus will hold his feet to the fire on the no new taxes.
Republican leaders say they plan to target what they call, quote, non-essential programs, including the Family and Medical Leave Insurance Act, which they argue could cost employers billions of dollars if it's fully implemented. Maryland's legislative session begins on January 14th. Coming up after the break this weekend, there's Santa, Spider-Man, and much more. Stay tuned for this week's cool things to do. But first, Bob Trihey is in the Coast TV First Alert Weather Center tracking another round of snow for Sunday, then bitterly cold air to start the week. He has your full forecast next.
And it was a cold Friday across Delmarva. Look at these temperatures, upper 30s, 38 in Georgetown today. We had cloud cover as well, 39 in Salisbury, 37 in Cambridge, only 40 in Wallops Island. But the big story heading into the weekend is the Sunday snow. That's the talk of the town. Now we're looking at rain and snow beginning late Saturday night, very early Sunday morning. And then I think any kind of wintry mix changes to snow Sunday morning. And then steady snow, I think, from about 4 a.m. till about 10 a.m. with light accumulation. However, we're going to be looking at slick roads. So if you're going to church or maybe grabbing breakfast, do watch for some slick conditions Sunday morning with a winter weather advisory already in place for Kent County and portions of the Eastern Shore. I think these will be extended farther to the south and east as we see that snow overspread the area. It's really cold right now. 21 in Harrington and Long Neck, 22 in Gumboro, 25 Rehoboth, 30 at Indian River Inlet. Thankfully, no wind. Winds are calm right now, so so no wind chill, but we are looking at clear skies. You can see the satellite picture showing basically a white look. This is the cold air reflecting back into space. This is just how cold the air is. We are seeing one system off to our south and west. We're not really worried about that, but we're watching our Sunday snow now taking shape across the western high plains as we're looking at low pressure there. And then that's going to tug in the coldest air mass of the season that is now gathering strength through Canada. Look at all this white. This is all Arctic air. It's been an incredibly cold December, and it looks like one more big chunk of really cold air before things start to warm up the end of next week. Here's Futurecast this evening. It's colder than these readings. We're into the 20s, and then we're going to be looking at a warm front lifting through in the morning with cloud cover, winds picking up out of the southwest. By noon, we're in the mid 40s, so tomorrow's a good day to go grab the supplies for the Sunday snow because it will be nice, and then the clouds thicken up tomorrow night. Here comes the snow, maybe starting as a wintry mix 3-4 a.m. As you can see, it's above freezing, but then we'll get that dynamic cooling. Temperatures falling below freezing, and we could get some pretty good bursts of snow Sunday morning, and then it's out of here. By late morning, the winds start to howl out of the northwest, and temperatures falling through the 20s. In fact, into the teens and 20s as we go into Monday morning, and with the wind feeling much colder than that. You can see this is a narrow area of snow that's moving through, so it'll only last a few hours before the Arctic air moves in. 1 to 2 inches of snow, southern Delaware back towards the midshore, and then we're looking at 2 to 3 inches farther to the north, maybe 3 inches plus north of Dover, and then from Salisbury to Highway 50 and points south, about a coating to 1 inch of snow. Then in the wake of that system, bitterly cold air builds in Sunday through Tuesday, highs in the low to mid 30s, lows in the teens and low 20s, wind chills in the single digits and teens. But the good news is this system will lift out and will warm up later in the week. But look at these wind chills into the teens as we go into Sunday evening. Actually, we're looking in the single digits then. By midnight, single digits, just very, very cold into Monday morning and only into the teens in the afternoon. The good news is above normal, December 19th through the 25th. So we're looking at, I think, a brown Christmas. We're getting all the snow beforehand. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, yellow alert Sunday for the snow, and then 19 Monday morning, 32 the high Monday, 37 Tuesday, then warming up to 57 Thursday, and some rain showers Friday, and a high of 46. Brandon?
Thank you, Bob. And if you want to brace that weekend cold, there's quite a few things to do this weekend. Coast TV's Christina DeRobertis has a look at all of them.
The December holidays are really creeping up on us quickly, and if you're not in the spirit yet, Milton is a good place to start this weekend. A cozy classic tradition is back, the Milton Holly Festival. All throughout downtown, makers, music, and holiday shopping. The Milton Garden Club is selling fresh greens outside the Historical Society, and over on Federal Street, the Milton Arts Guild will have a gallery full of handmade art and jewelry. This is all happening Saturday from 10 to 3. And nothing says Christmas on the coast like a Santa cruise with Cape Water Tours. Saturday at noon, you can book a festive ride on the canal with the big man himself. Bridgeville and Dover both have Christmas parades this weekend. In Bridgeville, the parade is Saturday at 6, starting on Main Street, and in Delaware's capital city, dashing through downtown Dover also starts at 6 on Saturday. You can also visit the Gift of Lights at Dover Motor Speedway all season long. Sunday is the first day of Hanukkah, and Dewey Beach will hold a menorah lighting Sunday, 5 p.m. at the Bay Walk. You can also give back this weekend at Cape Henlopen State Park. You can join the Friends of Cape Henlopen for Trails Day. That's Saturday bright and early at 8:45 a.m. at the Nature Center in Lewis. Volunteers will help clean up the bike loop, and all tools are provided. Just make sure you dress warm. Ocean City Comic Con takes over the convention center this weekend. You can expect comics, of course, costumes, vendors, and a lot of fun all under one roof. That runs Saturday from 10 to 5 and Sunday from 11 to 4. And if you missed anything, don't worry. You can find all the details over on CoastTV.com. Just click on Cool Things to Do.
Coming up next in sports, an end of an era, while the Laurel Bulldogs head coach decided to step down.
This is Coast TV News at 11.
Delmarva Sports Network.
from the Wawa Studios.
Good evening, sports fans. An end of an era. In Laurel, Delaware, football head coach Joey Jones steps down from the Bulldogs program. After 7 seasons, 49 wins, and 2 state championships, Joey Jones hangs up his coaching stint with Laurel. The 2022 1A Coach of the Year made the decision to step away to make more time for his family after seeing a ton of success on the gridiron. Laurel Athletic Director Brandon Hudson says he's been able to see Coach Jones go from a player to a leader under the helm, and that is something that this Bulldogs community will miss.
Well, I've had the privilege of coaching Joey when he was at Salisbury University. So I've known Coach Jones for a very long time. And being able to be in the building at Laurel to be alongside him as he coached his football program was amazing. Being able to see a college kid that I had the opportunity to coach, to do it at the high school level, and he coached at a high level. He did a great job with game planning, getting the kids properly prepared throughout the week. There was a lot of great things that Joey brought to the table that we're definitely going to miss. But he did a phenomenal job from start to finish.
Moving on to the mats, this Saturday will be the 8th annual Delmar Invitational. The action this weekend will be from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. on DSM+. Delmar, Middletown, Charter School of Wilmington, Parkside, Hodgson's, Votech, Seaford, Indian River, St. George's Tech, Lake Forest, Odessa, Sussex Tech, Laurel, Woodbridge, and McKean will all be in attendance this weekend. That's all for sports. Have a great night, everybody.
Congratulations to our umbrella giveaway winner. It's Roger Luckenbill from Rehoboth, and he gets a brand new umbrella courtesy of Coast TV and Paul Davis. We've got a snowy Sunday on the way, then bitter cold early next week. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up soon.
We are so grateful for this time of year, and collecting donations for the Bless Our Children campaign that ensures all children get a gift on Christmas morning through nonprofits here on Delmarva. Here's a look at some of the people making that happen.
We really want to thank the businesses, groups, and individuals who have stepped up to the Shell Brothers Challenge of donating at least $1,000 to the Bless Our Children campaign.
Here's the Shell Brothers Honor Roll in order of amounts given in increments of $1,000.
Friends and family of Captain Bob's Oyster Roast.
In loving memory of Stacy Dorsch. Atlantic Community Thrift Shop.
Boggs Dish Haroon Post number 123.
Ocean City Elks Lodge number 2645.
Clark & Sons Garage Doors.
James Maloney.
Eastern Shore Corvette Club Incorporated. Cape Henlopen Elks 2540.
Seaboard Billboard Boat.
In memory of Carolyn Lehman Johnson.
Right Locations, Inc.
Pat Littleton and Steve Rosenberry.
Michael and Nancy West.
Edward Jones Office of Melinda Tingle.
Sons and Daughters of Italy of Ocean City Lodge number 2474.
Tony Tank Tribe number 149.
Midway Par 3.
Inspiration Health Services LLC. Sugar and Gas Home and Comfort Products.
Donna Sackett and John Parker.
M.R. Ducks.
Bunting and Murray Construction.
Apgar Turf Farm Inc.
Chesapeake Urology. Doctors Mark Edney, Mark Shimko, Alyssa Gracely, and Jason Smith.
CJ's Beach Space.
In honor of Bill Hickman.
Peninsula Imaging LLC.
Painting in America Made Great Again. Earl Johnson Painting.
In memory of Jean G. and John D. Henry.
Mr. and Mrs. R. Dean Goldsboro.
Evergreen Lodge number 153.
Janosic Family Charitable Foundation Fund.
Emery's General Service of Millsboro.
Willard's Lions Club. Sean Knoll Ways Limitless Worldwide.
Wheels That Heal Car Club.
Chesapeake Waste Industries.
Waikamico Lodge number 91 AF and AM.
Rotary International Lewis Rehoboth Beach Rotary Club.
Preston Gromark FS.
Pocomoke Elks Lodge number 1624.
American Legion Cinnapunxon Post number 166.
Fillmore Day Real Estate Services LLC.
Accurate Termite and Pest Control.
Delaware Improved Order of Red Men and Degree of Pocahontas.
Idlewild Brewerton Club.
Hawker's Supermarkets.
DJVO Entertainment.
Murray's Residential Service, Dennis and Barbara Murray.
Allen Corman and Son, Inc.
Antique Alley of Bridgeville in memory of Ron Hatfield.
Eastern Shore Auctions by Willie Benton.
ASAP Pumping and ASAP Total Disposal.
Absolute PDR, Dwayne and Brandy Geis.
David and Luis.
Tylerton Church, Inc. Contractors for a Cause.
Queen City Elks Lodge number 1051.
AccuTrench Contracting LLC.
IV Solutions.
Terra Firma of Delmarva Paving.
Crowley Associates Realty Inc.
ABC Refrigeration Inc. of Bishopville, Maryland.
BYOC Build Your Own Cookie, Chincoteague and West OC.
Corrado Construction Company.
The Caronville Foundation.
Tops Cutoff DJ Services and Recording Studio. Redmond of Delaware Orphans Board. HVAC Services Unlimited Inc.
Shore Fund Tractor Pullers.
Eastern Shore Region Antique Automobile Car Club. Harry and Jenny Davis.
Collins Wharf Sod.
Brittany McKinley, in loving memory of Ava Lee Quinn, Jim and Nancy McKinley.
Missionary Baptist Church.
Selbyville Elks Lodge, number 2173.
King Crop Insurance in memory of Bonnie King.
Sons of the American Legion, number 123. Richard Jordan, in memory of Maurice and Pearl Jordan.
Liberty Concrete and Home Enhancements LLC.
Chris Contracting, Inc.
Dagsboro Paint and Wallpaper.
In memory of Cecily Witt.
Dance Conservatory and Ballet Theater of Dover.
O.T. Beauchamp Jr., American Legion Post, 94.
Louis Rehoboth Moose Lodge 646.
Hastings Marine Construction.
June and John Lewis Jr.
Paula Kelly of Elite Lending Services, LLC. Don and Stephanie McIntaffer.
Delmarva Art and Wool Expo.
Towers Concrete Products, Inc.
G.R. Campbell Construction.
Allen Lions Club.
Zion Church of Salisbury Women of Faith.
Coastline Sunrooms and Awnings.
The Riverside Grill.
Pools, Pavers, and more.
Harborside Bar and Grill.
Bob Willie & Sons, Inc.
Hickman Beach Plaza.
Preston R. Smith, Plumbing and Heating.
Rich and Karen Gollin.
American Legion Nanacoke Squadron number 6.
Historical Vintage Car Club of Delaware Incorporated.
B&R Auto Parts, Inc.
Joan W. Jenkins Foundation Incorporated.
Jolly Roger Amusement Parks.
Mike Singleton and Sons Pest Control Company.
Mount Zion Holiness Church, Inc.
Paul Morin's Floor and Wall Design.
R.D. Greer and Sons Co.
Shore United Bank. Michael Christian, Realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty.
Holly Lake Campsites and Holly Lake Grill.
Paradise Plumbing Incorporated.
Daisy's Well Drain.
Coastal Towing and Auto Repair Lewis.
Murray Sod Farm.
Monell and Sons Trucking Incorporated.
Donna Dorman Adams.
Burrs Logistics.
Seascape Property Management, in memory of Sam Ellers Jr.
Johnson's Seed and Feed.
Reynolds Excavating Inc., in memory of Granville and Joanne Trimper.
Cheryl, Gary, and Boys.
Maddox Brothers Trucking Inc.
Black Gold Farms.
In memory of Richard and Helen Webb.
Bethel Community Church, Millsboro, Delaware.
Chuck and Shirley Buchanan.
In loving memory of Noah, Catherine, and Martha Hopkins.
Classic Cakes of Salisbury, Japanesque.
Odd Fellows Lodge, Georgetown.
Salem Church, Inc. American Legion Auxiliary Cinnapunxet Unit number 166.
Jefferson, Urian, Doane, and Sterner, PA.
Timothy and Terry Scott, Prize Farms, LLC.
Again, we appreciate all of you stepping up to the Shell Brothers Challenge as part of the Bless Our Children campaign.
If you'd like to help, send your card and donation to Bless Our Children in care of WBOC 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland 21801, or you can donate to our website, blessourchildren.org.
Thank you for helping us lend a hand.
And together, we'll make the holidays this year a very special one.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
The holiday season is here, and so is the return of our holiday house. Let's take a look at tonight's picture from Robin Hoffman Ford. Beautiful fireplace and Christmas tree set up there. Thank you for showing us your home, and we want to see how you're decking the halls all season long. Send us your photos and videos by going to coasttv.com/holidayhouse, and you just might see them on TV. Coast TV News at 11 will be back with your weather.
Heading out the door on your Saturday morning, it's going to be cold. Temperatures into the mid-20s. Then the winds pick up out of the southwest and we warm up nicely. 30s to mid to maybe upper 40s. And tomorrow's a good day once again to get the supplies for Sunday snow or just enjoy the warm weather because it's going to get really cold after the snow. Call the Coast TV First Alert weather phone. Your forecast just a call away. Sponsored by Brockstead, Mandalis, Federico. In case you missed it earlier, here's how we expect the snow to lay out. Around 1 to 2 inches across much of Sussex County, back into the mid-shore. Farther to the north, easton towards Bridgeville, 2 to 3 inches, maybe 3 inches plus north of Dover, and then lesser amounts south, Salisbury to Highway 50 and points south, about a coating to an inch. So roads will be very, very slick Sunday morning. Paul Davis 10-day forecast. There's the yellow alert for accumulating snow Sunday 34, down to 19 Monday morning, feeling like single digits with the wind. Only 32 the high on Monday, 37 Tuesday. Then we warm things up. 49 Wednesday, 57 Thursday, some rain showers Friday. Right now, we're looking dry and mild into the weekend and early next week with low to mid 50s as we're getting closer to Christmas, Brandon. And it looks like all the snow is falling before Christmas. So not a white Christmas, looking like a brown one and pretty mild right now.
Keep an eye on that snow and those temperatures going into Christmas. Thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News at 11. For more news and local weather, you can download our Coast TV News app. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon is up next. We'll see you tomorrow night for Coast TV News at 6 p.m. Have a great night.